Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Ryan Clifton Bowling. I want to get right down to it. As you all know, Governor DeSantis is facing a lot of backlash and opposition to a proposed bill that was passed by the House of Representatives and the Senate in reference to I think it's a transgender bill or gay bill that basically doesn't want transgenderism to be taught in preschools all the way from the kindergarten to the third grade. They don't want that type of material to be taught in the class, which in my opinion is rightly so. Why should they even be taught? So he's getting a lot of backlash. Well, anyway, there's a movie that's supposed to be coming out that's produced by Disney. It's a Pixar film that's supposed to be a movie that's supposed to be coming out that's produced by Disney Studios. And I guess under the pressure of this bill, they removed a gay scene out of the film where it's supposed to be two individuals, I guess two males or two, I don't know, it's supposed to be kissing. They removed that scene out of the movie because I guess of the pressure of this bill is on the way, which in my opinion is a good thing because they're starting to see that most parents do not agree with that. Well, unfortunately, the Disney execs and CEOs caved under the pressure of their employees, LGBTQ, whatever employees. They caved under the pressure. They caved under the pressure of the activist groups. And now they're going to restore that scene back into the movie. So I'm going to read you a small portion of an article from Breitbart News in reference to what I just said, what I just talked about. And I'm going to get right into the discussion of what I believe is the bigger agenda here and what I believe, in my opinion, what we must do in order to defeat this whole thing that's being pushed. Okay. So the article is entitled Gay Kiss Restored in Pixar's Lightyear Because of Staff's Outrage of Florida Don't Groom Kids Bill. A same-sex kiss has been restored to the final cut of Pixar's upcoming animated film Lightyear after LGBTQ this is crazy. Are they being sarcastic? IA2S plus. I don't know what that is. Employees, I'm not going to be saying all that. Employees and their allies complained that Disney executives had censored, quote, overtly gay affection, end quote, in the company's films, according to a report by Variety. A source close to the production told Variety that Lightyear features a female lead. So here we are. That Lightyear features a female lead who was in a relationship with another woman, and a kiss between the two characters has been cut from the film. The gay kiss was added back into the movie last week, following the outrage from a woke mob at Pixar Animation Studios. The allegation by Pixar staffers was part of a larger protest against Disney's initial silence in response to a Florida bill that restricts the teaching of sexuality and transgenderism to kids in kindergarten through third grade. Disney also fell under attack after reports that the company had given money to sponsors of the bill, which queer activists and their allies have dubbed, quote, "Don't Say Gay bill." Last week, after the Walt Disney Company faced the wrath of left-wing activists, Disney CEO Bob Chapek caved to the woke mob and announced that the company is pledging $5 million towards LGBTQ groups in response to the Florida bill. And I'm going to end that article the reading of the article right there. As I often say, you can read the rest of that article in the description box below, but I want to get right down to it. But this is insane, folks. This is insane what they're trying to push upon our kids. Now, and I said this before, and I'll keep saying this in every video that deals with this subject matter. I have no problem with people choosing to live their life. You can choose to be whatever you want to be, transgender, gay, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. As the Declaration of Independence say, the pursuit of happiness, if that's what makes you happy, then that's what makes you happy. What you do in the privacy of your own home is your right. It's your decision. It's your choice. I have nothing to do with that. As a preacher, I don't support it, but that's my right. As an American citizen, it's freedom of speech. I have a right to not support it, just like you have a right not to support my religious beliefs. You don't support my religious beliefs, so why should I support what you do? I'll wait. Come at me. I mean, I have that right. So, but I don't have a problem with. I mean, if that's your choice. That's your choice in the privacy of your own home. You can be walking down the street holding hands. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't. That's your freedom. But when it comes to the kids, when it comes to the children, that's why I draw the line at. Now, let's cut to the chase. Let's just cut to the chase. The argument is this: they want to restore this scene into this movie. And let's get to it. I'm gonna deal with this. Let's deal with the whole idea of restoring this scene back into the movie and the CEO caving under the pressure of the woke mob. I find it interesting, but also disgusting, how that these major corporations making millions upon millions upon millions of dollars can cave in to these woke mobs. What kind of money are these people offering these corporations? If they're offering them any corporations, these activists, these far leftist radical activist groups, what kind of money are they offering these corporations that they have to cave in under the pressure? Give in. Why are you giving in? Why are you giving in? Most people that go to see these movies, and I hope the CEO listens, most people that go to see your movies are not gay. They're not. These are the far left activist groups that are pushing against you, that are pushing against your opposite, that are pushing against you, taking it taking that scene out of the movie. It's not the millions and millions of people that's going to see your movie that make the profit for you. It's these far left activist groups that are saying these things to you guys. I don't understand why these multi-millionaire, multi-billion-dollar industries cave into these small woke groups. It baffles my mind, man. It baffles my mind. I'm pretty sure there's a bigger agenda going on here, but at this point, I don't know what it is, but it baffles my mind that these guys can cave in. And for this CEO to cave in to such a situation is beneath me. It's beneath contempt. And so he wants to restore the scene back because he's caving in. So to me, it's like where's your stability, man? Where's your kahunas? Why are these people caving in? But never mind. I'm gonna get down to the real nudie swoop. What I really believe that is going on here is that this push in these movies by these far leftist gay rights activist groups, they'll tell you what we're trying to do is expose youth to this teaching so that they can become more tolerable. That's bull malarkey. I don't believe that 1%. I don't believe that at all. Not 1%, not 0%. I do not believe that. What I believe is they're trying to corrupt your children. They're trying to corrupt our children, people. I'm telling you, I've been studying this for the longest. I've been looking into this. I've been listening. I've been observing. They are not trying to educate our children on how to be more tolerant. You don't have to put that in movies. You don't have to put that in TV shows. You don't have to do that to educate our children. The purpose is to get into their subconscious so that they can corrupt your children sexually. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to corrupt your children. They're trying to destroy your children. It's a Marxist, communist attempt to destroy the moral fabric of your children so that it's easier to control them in the future psychologically so that they can pump their head full of communist ideology so that when these kids grow up and become adults, they will be a supportive of a communist one world government. That's what that's all about. It's mind control. It has nothing to do with educating your child or my child. Don't believe the hype. That's a lie. And how we defeat them, it's cool to protest. But they're not going to listen to that. These studios are not going to, they might, but I don't believe that's what the number one equalizer that will get these studios to buckle down to at least some degree, in my opinion, is do not take your son or daughter to go see that movie. If you don't support this kind of idea in movies, then don't watch the movies. Don't pay to go see the movies. Don't take your child to go see the movies. And if your son or daughter say, well, Dad or Mom, how come I can't go watch the movies? You tell them why you don't want them to see that movie. You tell them, son, daughter, this is the reason why. These people are trying to corrupt your mind. I don't support that. It's wrong. And I mean, you really sit down and talk to them. I'm not talking about in passing. Sit down and talk to them and say, son, daughter, this is the deal. They're trying to corrupt you. They're not trying to educate you. They're trying to corrupt you. Why would these people be getting so mad and angry over a scene being removed out of a cartoon? A cartoon, for crying out loud. A cartoon. You upset. The woke mob is so upset that scene was removed out, that they crying and tripping out. Oh my God, you removed the scene of the lesbian scene out of the. Why could you do such a thing? How could you do such a thing? Because they want to corrupt our children, people. That's why. Has nothing to do with educating your children. It has to do with corrupting your children. Now, that is my opinion, but it is my opinion based on my studies. And the more I study, the more I read, the more I listen, the more I watch the patterns and trends, the more I see. And I'm seeing what they're doing. How you defeat them is you don't support them financially. Unless they get money and backup from George Soros or whatever the case may be, nobody's going to go see their stupid movies. Nobody's going to see their sitcoms. Nobody's going to watch their TV shows because that's where they get their money from. Money is a great equalizer. I don't care what activist group you're a part of. Money is a great equalizer. Just like Cyndi Lauper said back in the 80s with the song, Money Changes Everything. He said, money changes everything. I like that song too. I like Cyndi Lauper. She's right. Money changes everything. And people, if we stop supporting them, we stop going to their movies, we stop going to their restaurant, whatever the case may be, then I guarantee you to some extent, maybe I shouldn't guarantee, but I'll tell you one thing, they'll think about it. They'll think about it. And they'll say, wait a minute, we can't keep putting this stuff in here. They caving under, I don't understand it. Why would you cave under the people, under pressure, even if these far leftist, transgender and gay right groups are giving these guys a lot of money? They're not making nearly half the amount of money that they make from people that go see their movies. They're making hundreds of millions of dollars by the people that go see their movies. I guarantee you these activist groups are not giving that kind of movie, or giving them that kind of money if they're giving them any money at all. So why would you cave into it? Have some kahunas about yourself. Have some spine. Have a backbone. I have no respect for someone who does that. Because there's no motive behind it. You the one got the power. You the one have the leverage. So I almost want to end the video on this. That's a lie. When they tell you that they're trying to educate your children and that's why they put in that's their argument, that argument is a faulty premise. That's a lie. They're trying to corrupt your children. And how you stop them, you don't support them. That's how you stop them. Money changes everything. So I just wanted to say that. What do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, share this video, and subscribe. God bless you all, and see you again.